Good morning, Nosoca.
And welcome to Nosoca News,
where all mornings are good mornings.
And our news may not be your news. I'm Sunshine Sam.
And I'm Billy Blazes. Let's sing the good morning song. Good morning, it's God's morning. Whether the skies are sunny or gray, not today. Good morning, it's God's morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Breaking news. Sometimes that's cute.
Right.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
There you go.
What? Lost script prompt. What are we supposed to do?
That's right, folks. Someone has lost all of our script prompts. What am I supposed to do now?
How would I know? Think of something for breaking news, I guess.
I know the news is very broken right now, but what am I supposed to do about it?
Think of something.
Got it. Look up.
What? You're joking. Broken news. There has been a spoon trapped on our ceiling of the gym for days, maybe even years.
This world's just so twisted. Who would tie an innocent spoon to the ceiling and leave it there for so long? Whoever did it should be ashamed of yourself.
You know, Billy, you might have just saved that spoon's life. What would it have done without you? Well, on that positive note, let's head and check out the weather.
All right, today's weather is going to be very hot. Actually, only a high of 89, but it's going to feel like about 100, 102. Matter of fact, it's such a good day for sun tanning that even our boats are out working on their suntan today. A lot of people think that the boats will not tan. That's actually true. All right, so the weather has an afternoon chance of storms at 20%. I hope you guys have weather where you are as well, and back to the host.
Wow, couldn't have done that better myself. Could have used some energy on the delivery though.
Right. So, let's go over and hear what our nature nugget for the day is.
Jenny Jensen here. Today we're going to be learning about the palm tree. One of my favorite foods comes from the palm tree. These are called hearts of palms. They are very delicious. Did you know that the palm tree has been around for many, many years? The palm tree was around back when Jesus walked on this earth, and they used it as a portable air conditioner. Do you remember when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey and they were using these giant leaves as fans? Those were palm leaves. There are over 2,500 species of palm trees today that live here on this earth. Here at Nosoca Pines Ranch, we have palm trees. These are called palmettos. The palmetto can survive in South Carolina because of the hot temperatures and the rich soil, the sandy soil, that we have here at Nosoca Pines Ranch. Anyways, I believe that's all I have for you today. Wow, that was so much easier without Johnny. Back to you guys.
Wow, that's so cool. From down under, where I'm from, tons of palm trees. I consider myself kind of an expert.
Wow, I'm sure you are. Well, let's see what's happening with today's NPRS competition.
Good afternoon. I'm Lieutenant Leslie Thunder. Today, we're having the Wednesday Nosoca Pines Ranch GVG. Behind me, pink team of men, blue team of women. They'll be competing in an obstacle course today. Let's see how it fares. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
How thrilling. Had me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Me too. That sounds so cool. Honestly, I'd love to be part of the competitions. But remember that you can. Don't forget to send in photos of you representing the team by wearing your color. And, of course, it's time for our special of the day. Off to Interviews with Me by Christian.
Welcome back to Interviews with Me. I'm Christian, your host, and today we have a very special guest with us, Trippy Ventures. Trippy, welcome back to the show.
Hello, my name is Trippy Ventures, and this is my show.
Yeah.
Welcome to my show, Trippy Ventures.
Thank you. Yes, it is. You are part of the show. Thank you, Trippy. First of all, can you answer the question, why did your parents name you Trippy?
My parents named me Trippy because I like to go on lots of trips and I like to have big adventures. So they named me Trippy Ventures. My original last name was Williams, but Ventures sounds more fun.
Okay. Wow, thank you for that. How do you spell your last name again?
V-E-N, silent Q, R, unsilent T-U-R-E-S. Ventures.
Okay, we'll note that. What were your parents?
And this is my show, Trippy Ventures.
Yes, thank you, Trippy. Yeah, you are on the show. Thank you for pointing that out. Are you inside or outside right now, Trippy?
I know it might look confusing. This is actually inside of my house. Sometimes, when I get really sad, I buy more plants and make it look like I'm outside. That way, as I'm staying inside, I can social distance, but socially be close to all of my plants.
Can you tell me some of the plants that are around you right now?
Oh yeah, I know all of these plants. I know all of the French names and all of the English names.
Let's go with the
I won't
French
get
name.
into that because that can be a little bit confusing for people who don't know too much about plants. For example, this one here, it's just normal grass. It's really prickly and it doesn't feel as good to walk on as you might think. This is the kind of grass that grows down in Florida. It's very hurtful on your feet.
I have never seen grass like that, Trippy.
Yeah, it's from Florida, but I have it all the way up here where I live because I'm really good at taking care of plants. I've been told that I have a green thumb, but it's not green at all. It's a normal color.
Yes, thank you for showing me. Can you, in light of all that's going on right now, we weren't able to meet in person with all of our campers whom we love so much. Can you share what it's been like for you? What message do you have for our campers?
Well, I think it's important to not let this get you down. Sometimes being by yourself can be a little bit lonely, but if you just look around you and you look outside, you can see all of the things that God created. He created all the plants and all of the animals, and that makes me happy. And it should make you happy too.
It does make me happy, Trippy. Thank you for asking or stating. As we're all in nature, how do we learn to see nature the way that you see it? I mean, you seem to be able to differentiate between plants and animals in a way that is possibly different than anyone I've ever met.
Yeah, that's true. I'm very good with plants and really great with animals. Most people think that I went to college and had to study for 4 years just to know the names of all the plants and all of the animals. That's not very true. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. All that I do is I Google some of them. I try to memorize them so that when I see them in real life, I can usually narrow it down to 2 or 3 different options. And then I just take my best guess. Usually that works out for me just fine.
So when you see an animal, say an elephant, for example, how do you know that it's an elephant and not a shark?
Well, first of all, I'd like to correct you. It's called an elephant, but that's okay. I know you didn't understand all of the French original names.
Yes.
But the way that you can differentiate an elephant from a shark is you have to look at their brain. An elephant's brain is very small, like a walnut. A shark has a very different sized brain. I've never looked at a shark's brain, but if you show me an elephant, I can tell you how big its brain is every time.
Thank you so much for your time.
That's the easiest way to do it.
Thank you for joining.
You gotta look at it.
And we hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for being on my show. I'm Trippy Ventures.
And I'm Christian.
Wow, I love Trippy Ventures. He's like the coolest guy ever. Love to meet him someday.
Yep, quite the bubbly personality, much like my own. Well, let's see what our devotional is for the day.
Oh, yes, my favorite part of the news. Take it away.
Oh my goodness, this stinks! I just want to be all intense, like, oh, ants, man, these ants, and pine cones, and I just want to be intense like Leslie Thunder, and oh, he makes it look so easy and so cool, but this is not cool. Oh man, this reminds me though of one time where he talks about, oh, come on, the greatest commander of all time, Jesus Christ, and how he said, cast all your worries and burdens upon him, and he'll give you rest. So I'm casting this on him so I can get some rest. Johnny Johnson is out. He is so out. Oh!
Wow, thanks for that inspiring message. You did such a great job, Johnny. Truly inspiring.
Didn't look like he struggled with the elements at all. Well, let's see what we have for tonight with Nosoca 411.
Hey guys, I'm Sequoia Sam with Nosoca 411, and I am so excited to talk to you guys about one of my other favorite things in the world, the Bible. Hey, what's your name?
I'm DJ.
Cool, have a Starbucks.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so I heard you're having worship tonight.
Yeah.
What are you going to be talking about?
I'm going to be talking about the story of Rahab. She was from the Old Testament, Rahab of Jericho.
That's awesome, and why did you choose Rahab?
I think Rahab's super cool character, a really cool story. God set her apart from the rest of Jericho and used her to help the children of Israel make it back to the promised land.
Oh, I love that. Rahab's one of my favorite characters. Love it so much. So, I have a question. Okay? If you had to have one animal as a pet, but it had to be bigger than a swimming pool, what would it be?
Oh, one larger swimming pool animal. Maybe, a dolphin?
Yes, you would have to have a lot of water for that, but I mean, who doesn't love water? Love water. So, if you guys want to register to see DJ's worship tonight, go to www.nosoca.org and you can see all of our worships, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I can't wait to see that tonight. Looks so exciting. You know, that interviewer looked awful familiar.
Yeah, a little bit, but like I said, another person lacking the energy needed to be on a news show. I should teach lessons sometimes.
You should. Wow, what a day here at Nosoca. From spoons on the roof to palm trees.
A big thank you to our Nosoca News Crew and everyone who's joined us today.
And thank you to the Carolina Conference for making this a possibility. And as always, remember, a starburst dripped in lemon juice is always better than a regular starburst.
I'm Sunshine Sam.
And I'm Billy Blazers. And this has been
Nosoca
Nosoca
News.
News.